Welcome back, Egos family. This is season 2, episode 8. We are your hosts, Jacob Grijalva
and Mario Rodriguez, and we're we're here today with Alexis.
Hi, how's it going?
Good. How are you doing? I'm excited you're here. You said you're nervous.
Yeah, I'm a little nervous, but I'm also excited too. So
Yeah. You swiped up really quickly when I posted who wants to be on the podcast, so I'm happy you're here.
I'm super excited that we're in like the phase where it's just me meeting people pretty much.
Yeah.
Because like pretty much everybody else who we have booked, with the exception of like 2 or 3 people, I've literally never spoken to before.
Nice.
So.
Well, you guys met at my party.
Yeah,
Yeah.
briefly.
And other parties too, but
Yeah.
you guys haven't really interacted. That's all. But
Yeah.
tomorrow, another party.
Hey.
Yeah.
Mario, I'm sorry. I can't. This is a seltzer can.
wanna talk about it.
I can't rip the label off of
It's
this
whatever.
one, Mario.
It's fine. It's whatever. But you're seeing the Barbie movie tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm excited for that.
Yeah, it was actually pretty good. I enjoyed it.
What was your favorite part without spoiling it?
Without spoiling it? Oh, God. My favorite part? Jesus. God, putting me on the spot.
I heard it
Shit.
was emotional.
It was an emotional movie because it's about, like, womanhood and what they go through. But I think it's Barbie realizing she isn't perfect.
Okay.
It's a turnaround of the movie, and I think they did a really good job of balancing the comedy and the actual serious tone of what women go through in society sometimes. So I think that's really good.
Yeah, I'm not gonna watch this movie until it's on some sort of streaming platform.
Dang.
That's how I feel with Oppenheimer.
Oh no, I gotta watch
lie.
Oppenheimer.
Right.
Yeah, I'm a
Interesting
dude and
today.
I fucking love nuclear bombs.
Yeah, you're seeing it today. I love nuclear bombs.
I love watching them. They're so fun to watch.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
You're seeing it today, right?
Yeah, I'm seeing it right after this. You ever like see those like historical footages of like them testing nuclear bombs?
Mm-hmm.
I love those.
Isn't like a nuclear bomb in SpongeBob?
Oh yeah,
I don't remember
the
that
story.
episode.
Yeah,
It's not an episode. It's in every episode. Every time there's an explosion, they cut it to a nuclear bomb.
yeah, it's a
exploding.
reference because where Bikini Bottom is
Oh,
located in the
yes.
real world, they used to do nuclear tests like right above it.
Mm.
So that's why.
I've heard that one.
Yeah. I love the conspiracy theories of SpongeBob.
Yeah, that's why every
Yeah.
time there's an explosion, it's always like a mushroom cloud.
Yes. The conspiracy theory for like SpongeBob is typically like it's like the 7 sins.
What do you
Like,
mean?
Explain.
Oh, I get it.
So you know, like the 7 sins, like each character is just like describing it. You know, like
Mhm.
Mr. Krabs is greed. Plankton is
I've heard
lust,
this one.
I think, or that might be Squidward. I'm not really sure.
I've seen this with like Winnie the Pooh too. They do
Winnie
that
the
with a
Pooh?
lot of things. Yeah.
Have you ever taken the Winnie the Pooh pathology?
No, maybe it was that I saw.
Huh.
That it was like
Oh.
depression or something.
Yeah. So you take like a bunch of questions, and it's telling you which character you are based on like your mental health.
Yeah.
It's gonna tell you like if you're Eeyore, who's like really depressed. Like my coworker got like 80% depression.
Oh my!
And like
Tigger, he's like ADHD or something.
yeah. And then is Piglet anxiousness?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he's anxiousness, and then the rabbit is OCD, and it's like telling you all these things.
Like
It's
Winnie
actually
the
pretty
Pooh
good.
is like eating disorder or something.
I'm gonna do that right after this.
Is it really eating disorder?
Yeah, because he like always like honey. Yeah.
I'm gonna take that right after this, and then post my results on our story.
Yeah,
on Instagram or
Christopher,
something.
Christopher Robin is schizophrenia because it's matching
All of them are
the
fake.
characters.
Oh yes,
I think that's
it's
so
a
fucking-
conspiracy that like he imagined like all those characters and he's actually like in a coma. Or something.
Yeah.
It's
Bro,
the
you
same
ever-
thing with like Pokemon.
You ever think about how terrifying schizophrenia actually is? Like, one of my worst fears is growing up, and well, not growing up, getting old, and like, and developing schizophrenia. That's like,
That's me with dementia. I'm like scared that I'm
yeah,
gonna,
both are like 2 peas in one really bad pod.
Yeah, dementia. Like I feel like a lot of people like do get. But it just depends like at what age you get it at. Like a lot of people like right before they're gonna pass, they just forget everything because like their body's shutting down and shit.
Yeah.
What about you? You scared of any?
I don't really know, cause like getting older kind of just scares me in general. Cause
Oh, really?
well, I don't really want any like kids or anything, so like I don't really know what being old will really intake.
Gotcha.
me.
I am.
I want
no.
kids so bad. Every baby I see, I get like baby fever.
Interesting.
Until it like shits itself and it's all gross. Then it
Right,
then
me
that
too.
turns me off. But
Like,
like,
I don't.
I do
Yeah.
think kids are cute and I like them, but it's just that.
I just know I'd be a fun uncle.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I can't wait to like spoil like my nieces and nephews for my friends.
I'm
And
such a
like,
basic biological creature. Like my
No.
life goal is to just have a child.
I would love to have like one of my friends right now to have a baby. Because I feel like it would be so much fun making sure that they're young and having fun, but also taking care of a kid.
That's
I
so
want Ryan to
boring.
have
You're
a
about to turn
baby.
21 though.
No, I don't want kids. I don't want kids.
I know. I'm just saying, if one of your friends has a baby, then
Yeah.
like they can't do anything because.
No, I'd be so supportive. So supportive.
I really
know.
want Ryan to have a baby.
Yeah,
I would,
me
dude.
too,
I would.
but-
be
Megan
such
wants Ryan to have a baby.
I would be such a dope uncle.
Yeah. I
You cannot tell me I wouldn't be. I'd be the best uncle.
yeah, I agree. I think it would be fun. I think all of us would be really fun. Ryan
Dude,
is
imagine
his
we
brother.
just imagine Ryan has a kid, and then in like 2 years we just take it out with the boys, and he like hangs out with us.
Yeah, we go to play pool with him.
Yeah, literally, we're like we show him at 2 years old. All right, this is how you hold it.
Do you want your sister to have kids? Does your sister want kids?
I don't know. Definitely not right now, but.
Are
How
you
old
and
is
your
sister?
Yeah.
My sister's 27, and I have another sister that's 24.
Damn.
Maybe 25 now. I think my other sister's 28. I don't know.
Oh, okay. So you're like 3 years
December.
apart, essentially.
Yes.
Oh, 4 and 3 because you're 21.
4 and 7, yeah.
Gotcha.
You're the youngest. I'm assuming. You don't have anybody younger than you in your family, or?
Yeah, I'm the youngest.
Do you think you have the qualities of being the youngest?
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, word. Like you feel like you got like the nice treat, like the better treatment out of the 3.
Well, I don't know, because my parents went through a divorce, so like and it was more towards like my end of like getting raised.
Oh, so it was
So-
your
This
fault,
is a
bro.
common-
What do you mean it was my fault?
Do you realize how common of a theme this is? She's like the third person on the show to say that her parents are split.
Yeah. Are y'all okay?
I'm fine. Like my parents, like they split, but I definitely was spoiled. But I feel like all my sisters were spoiled. I feel like Amanda, which is like the middle child, like she was definitely
Dang,
spoiled.
you had 3 girls. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Middle child being spoiled. How about it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
But I feel
Well,
like we
it's
know
'cause
we
she's a
all
girl,
were.
though, you know?
I feel like we
That's
definitely
true.
all were though.
Yeah, I feel like girls are like definitely treated differently than the boys.
Bro, I have so much envy for my sister sometimes.
Yeah, for sure. Your sister
Oh
can, so,
my
can
God.
do whatever she wants.
I know.
she's the baby.
It's so irritating.
But there's a story that you wanted to tell when you first wanted to be on the podcast, and it's the story that happened a couple of months ago when you were on the train where you got jumped by like a couple of
What?
people. Yeah.
Yeah, it was
So where'd you go? What led to this? What escalated?
Well, me and my friends, me and my friend Ashley, we went to the city and we were getting lit, you know, city vibes, and we get back on the train, you know, we're still vibing, but I'm like falling asleep, so like I take a nap, but like she's up, I guess, and like we're in the last train cart because it's just like the first one we saw, so like we just got in it. And then I'm like, I wake up and there's like a mad like kids, like there's a lot of them, like, and they're all just like really rowdy and stuff. They could be like between like 15 and like 17. Got jumped by a bunch of kids. Can't believe that. But, but
Well,
anyway.
I think anybody, they're like basically grown adults. You know what I mean? Like.
Well, yeah, grown adult like kind of bodies, like not, but like they have like that strength there, and it was a lot of them. So like yeah, but I definitely fought it. All right. Let me keep going. So yeah, I was sleeping and then they were rowdy, and then I wake up and like I didn't have my hair done, so like they started, but get this, they're all black and stuff. None of them really had their hair like out, like they were in like wigs and do-rags and stuff, or like braids and stuff. So it's not really like out, but like my hair is also in dreads, so like it wasn't like done like how like it like is like when I first do it, so like it was like really like bushy at the top and stuff. So like I like wake up and like there's just some kid just like he's like looking at me, he's like hey you, like he's just like, and he's like yo, you need to get your hair done, and like he just starts making fun of me and stuff. And I'm like, I start laughing because like facts, like I do, I'm
like, how'd you know?
I'm slacking, like
You call
but
me
like
out.
but like I got nothing to do, I'm chilling. So anyway, but shoot, I lost train of thought.
So you were going.
Yeah.
He came up to you and was like,
anyway,
hey.
he's making fun of me and stuff. And then I'm like laughing at first, and then he starts getting really aggressive and stuff. And then like there's another like person next to him. I don't know. Honestly, don't know if it was a guy or a girl or like whatever.
Yeah.
But like I honestly don't know what because like it was so fast. So I honestly like
they
I can't
were
even,
a bitch. So
yeah, I couldn't even make out a lot of like their like facial features or like genders or anything because like it was like a big group of people and like the adrenaline stuff. But anyway, they like started getting aggressive and then we like got up and kept going and then they kept yelling and screaming stuff like, oh, nappy, like you're dirty, stuff like that, just like yelling. I'm like, yo, like y'all don't even know me, I didn't even say anything to you. So then we like walked towards the end of the car and like they keep going and like so then I like turn around and I put up the middle finger and then we like go to the other end of the cart and we sit down, even though I feel like we should have just left. Like I don't know why we didn't leave train carts, but I was like, it was the city time. Like
you were tired.
I was drunk and I was tired. So yeah, and I was just like, all right, whatever. These are kids. Like I honestly thought they were pretty harmless. But then like one of them comes up to me and then they're like, yo, you got a problem? You want to fight? I was like, I don't want to fight. I didn't even talk to you guys. Y'all are just calling me nappy head, stuff like that. Y'all are bugging right now. And then like honestly, like after I say like no, I don't want to fight, all that stuff, like someone like hits me with like a water bottle, like not with the water bottle but like with water from a water bottle and like, you know, like when you do that anyway but like and like it like splashed me in the face and at the same time the girl punches me that says like, do you want to fight? And then like they just started grabbing my hair and like they grabbed me. But get me wrong, I do get a lot of hits in, honestly, and I was like grabbing faces.
I heard honestly, you said that
I was going feral, low key, but like not, but like I was still getting jumped because there was a lot of people. So I did have some wounds and stuff, but there was another girl who I was ripping out her hair. She was bleeding too. Honestly, like if I feel like if like you're gonna effectively jump someone, you gotta like hold one down and then like the other like 3 punch. Like how are all 8 of you all gonna try and hit me?
Like how did you?
Y'all need to think of a strategy if y'all are gonna go. Also another thing, because after this all happened, like there were people on the train, they're like, oh, there were some people recording, some people were like, oh, trying to get help and stuff, the conductor. And then like after like 15 minutes, because they were trying to like, they were like, oh, telling me to like get off the train, but then like after they found out the conductor was coming, they all ran off the train anyway. So then like the conductor came and police came and stuff, and then like they had me describe them, and then I later found out like almost a week later, because like I got a call from MTA police and they said that they actually assaulted another man on the same train, and that's I guess why they were so rowdy when they like were in the last train and why they were like in like a fighting mood, I guess. But they apparently maced the guy and then attacked him, and then the guy ran off the train.
Is mace legal?
No, mace is illegal.
Yeah, I gotta say, damn, that's crazy.
At least I didn't get pepper sprayed.
Damn,
I was able to. They probably ran out.
It's funny because so like so like I think it was like maybe I don't know how long early it was, but it was we were working the same day, and I straight up asked her, I was like out of nowhere, I was like, do you think if you got like into a fight, could you like defend yourself and win? And then she got jumped. So I feel like I put it out in the air.
Spoken into existence.
No, it was so weird because the next day at like 12 o'clock, the Saturday after, I just scrolling on TikTok, minding my business, and it's her being like, I need good luck. I got jumped last night.
Oh my.
I'm dead.
That's how I found out, dude.
This is why I told Angel that I am fucking like, I hate the city. Like I'm a pussy.
It happened in Hicksville.
Yeah.
LIRR.
Yeah. Oh. She was coming back from the city.
Yeah. Oh yeah, but those were city people, bro. They were coming from the
I
city,
don't know. Maybe not.
They just might be
getting
getting
in Hicksville.
So?
All the way in Hicksville. If they're like city people, maybe like they'd be get off near Jamaica or something.
Yeah.
Or like Valley Stream.
Yeah.
Like
but I just don't get it.
Hicksville, they were going like.
True.
I bet they were like on board on Friday night. Let me just jump some bitches.
Lots of pieces of shit in this world, dude.
No, yeah, facts. What is anything happened after that? Like, I'm assuming they couldn't find them.
Yeah, you know, it's MTA police. You know, they definitely didn't find them.
How did your friend, like, did she get jumped? I'm assuming.
Well, she got hit, but I definitely got like most of the jumping. Like, she got hit, like trying to help me, but yeah, I definitely got jumped. But you know, I feel like learning curve, because honestly, I would like walk around all like la da da, no pepper spray, no nothing. But now I carry around pepper spray in my keys. Like, they have a bunch of different self defense things.
Yeah, buddy.
Honestly, it's like, like sooner or later, someone is still like this world is like really bad, so sooner or later someone's gonna try and harm me, and like it could have been a lot worse. I could have died. Like I honestly didn't have anything broken. Like, it was a weak jumping. I got jumped by kids. Like I feel like
it was a bunch of bitches.
Preschool teacher would get jumped her worse.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, you go to the city a lot too, so I feel like that's like very useful for you to have. You know.
Yeah.
Yes.
That fighting
Definitely.
experience.
Yeah. I mean, like, you never know. Even in the city, like, when you're just... Actually, I feel like when you're in the city, people are just, like, typically minding their own business. Unless, I guess, when they're young. But if you go in the city, you got to be prepared for anything.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's true.
So
Yeah.
you went to the city for your tattoos, right?
A few of them. Not the one on the back of my arm, the eye tattoo.
Yeah.
That was at Chupacabra and CI.
Oh, word. What about the one on your leg? It's like wings?
It's an angel, biblically described angel. I got that done actually by a guy from Mexico. He was traveling. He's like a travel tattoo artist, and he was in New York City. So.
Oh, word.
Yeah.
Yeah, he wants a tattoo, but he's.
I don't know what to get.
I'm too scared. I'm just so scared to get a tattoo and earn credit for the rest of my life. I don't think I could do it.
Well, good thing you're gonna be rich and famous.
Go with laser cover up.
Yeah, you're gonna have money.
That's
to get
true.
Rid of it.
That is true. But how does that work? Do you guys know?
What?
Laser?
Yeah. So like when you get a tattoo, right? It's pretty much on like the most top layer of your skin.
Mm-hmm.
So there's I don't know what it is, but there's like the laser is made of a certain thing that it can like go through the upper layers of your skin basically. And it interacts with the ink in a way where it basically destroys it and like blows it up into a bunch of tiny little pieces. And then because it's so small, your skin absorbs it and pushes it into your bloodstream and then just gets rid of it.
What? Pushes into your bloodstream. I didn't know that one.
Yeah, that's crazy.
or it'll like most often it'll just like kind of like shed it out of the top layer of your skin and then it'll go away.
No, there's a girl on TikTok. She had like face tattoos. She has like one on the top of her eyebrow and then one under her eyeball. She's getting both of them lasered off.
Yeah,
and it was just insane to me.
Face tattoos are crazy to me.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that one.
That's such a commitment.
There is I don't know if I mentioned it, but past episode, but there's this girl on TikTok. They're a couple, and they got it's like a very abusive relationship, and everybody's calling them out. And they like I think they got their YouTube channel got like taken down because of how like toxic the relationship was.
They were abusive on video.
Yeah, like mentally.
And
abusive.
they would upload it.
Yeah. Well,
Weird.
Wait, let me explain. So, it's a lesbian couple, and the more, I guess, dominant one, the more masculine one, she was like clearly mentally like abusing more like the feminine one. And she was the one who was posting these videos. Like,
she didn't know. Pretty much. Or do you think she knew?
I think she was just, I don't even know. She was trying to defend herself, like in like conversations. It was like really bad. It got to the point where she was like telling her that she should get a face tattoo on her face, and then she got it on her face.
Only because the other one said to.
Yeah, she was like, I want to make sure everybody knows that you're mine. Like, I want to mark my territory type shit. Yeah, and like she now has like a whole, like on her cheek, the face of her wife, I guess, or baby mama. Like,
what the fuck? Dude,
yeah.
This is why I would never get a tattoo for my significant other. As much as I love them, bro, I never know if I'm gonna regret it one day.
True.
Yeah.
I told myself that it was if I lasted like a friendship for 10 years or like a relationship for 10 years, I think I wouldn't mind getting a matching tattoo, because 10 years, you know, and like even if we do grow apart, I think I have a story now to tell. You know, I have 10 years worth of stories.
Yeah. But hey, man, I know a few adult couples who did not make it after 10 years. And, you know, I wouldn't, especially if it becomes one of those situations where you don't even want to think about them, I wouldn't want to have their name or their face.
Oh, no.
Would you get like a memorial tattoo or something?
Like,
yeah, I would. For memorial, depends who.
Yeah, I already said I wouldn't do that, I think, on one of the episodes.
Oh, really?
Last time we spoke about tattoos, I said I wouldn't do it just because, I don't know. I don't really think it's worth spending money on. Just like, okay, as much as I probably love whoever I would think about doing it for, it's just like the kind of thing where like, I don't know. I don't really need to.
It wouldn't have to be like a date and like wings. You could do.
No,
like
I know. It just
memorize
wouldn't have like that profound of an effect on me. I mean, maybe maybe like a symbol. Maybe
like,
if I like.
Yeah, because I could say like, God forbid, but like, what if? Like, you know, like your girl.
Yeah,
maybe for 4 years now.
Yeah, maybe like a symbol or something. But I wouldn't make it something like obvious that it's for somebody. You know.
Oh, okay.
Like,
I see. Yeah, that makes sense.
I don't really like tattoos that are like that are like how do I say this? Like a depiction of like for somebody or something. Like I want it to just be like
something creative,
or something creative, or just like a symbol, not like yeah.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Like it has to be like pertaining to you in your life.
Probably, yeah.
Oh, okay. Would you ever get like a silly dumb tattoo?
If it was small and somewhere that people couldn't really see, like I might get one on like my leg, just
gotcha.
a little Yoshi.
What about you? Would you get like a small silly tattoo?
I think I already have a silly tattoo.
What the eyeball one?
Yeah.
Oh, what is it?
Yeah, it's kind of fun.
I think it's cool.
Yeah, I get that a lot, but it was a Friday the 13th tattoo, so it was like for fun. Like I guess it's not silly. No, I wouldn't get a silly tattoo.
My process of how that went down is hysterical. No, I don't know. I think I would get like a small one. Yeah, I would just do like a silly dumb tattoo, because it was for fun.
I really wanted a lightning bolt on my pointer finger for like when you shock people, but I've seen that way too many times. A lot of my ideas that I think are original, I end up seeing like with like tattoos. I'm like, damn, I thought that was an original.
You know what tattoos I hate?
What?
When people put like letters on their fingers and spell out something. That's so cheesy to me.
Oh, some of them kind of look badass though. I don't know.
They do look badass,
Yeah.
but I
No,
get
but
the cheesy
they're
aspect.
so overdone.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
I used to work with somebody
I
at
think
like
I
my
say
last job who had it, and it was so cringe because he put like a nickname for himself on his fingers, and he would like hold them up and be like, "This is my name." And I'm like, bro, that is cringe as fuck. It's so cringe. I like. And then he would introduce himself to everybody by his nickname. Like he wouldn't even say his actual name. He was like, "Yeah, people call me that."
Oh, dude.
I was like, "Is this guy looking at movies?"
Yeah, I'm definitely on like when I was watching Ink Master, I was on like TikTok For You pages. My For You page was like tattoos only. Like I was obsessed with them. But the reason why I'm saying that is because it reminded me of a video on my For You page the other day. Like nothing to do with tattoos, but it was in the mixture of the tattoos on my For You page. It was like this lady on a beach. She was attacking this mother and daughter, and she was saying that she should get her kid away from her son because she's like shaking, like she's showing her ass off to her son, even though she's like a 2-year-old baby in a bathing suit.
Oh, what?
And yeah, so
that's an important.
No, it gets like even worse. So they're like talking about it. Like I think her sister was next to her, and she was like, "I'm so sorry. I do think that she's being overreacting. Can you just please walk away?" And she goes, "No, my kid's playing here. I'm not gonna walk away. Like you guys walk away if you have the issue." And she was like, I don't want my son to be looking at her ass. He's staring at her ass. I'm like, bro, what? Why are you yelling at the mom? Like, she's not doing anything wrong. Like, teach your son not to do that.
Discipline your kid, bro.
Yeah, and then it was getting a lot more rowdy. So at the end of it, she was like, whatever, just don't blame my son when he rapes her in the future.
What?
Oh,
yeah,
no.
fucking wild.
Okay, you know what I don't understand?
Wild.
You know what I don't understand? People like that are fucking lunatics. The reason why, right? Her son is going to... I'm assuming he was also really young.
Yeah, he was so confused. Like, you could tell in the video that he was just like... He was like she was like, "Come back," and he was like super confused because he was just playing and having fun.
Yeah, okay. So here's the thing, right? These two kids, super young. Her son in like 10 years. Why does the mother think that her son looking at a 2-year-old child is an issue when in 10 years this kid's gonna be a teenager and probably fucking like watching Pornhub 3 times a day and shit? Like, okay, my point is, bro's gonna have access to so much worse, and she's worried about this child looking at another child and sexualizing the situation for no
like,
reation.
He's 4, so like
that's what I'm saying.
Like, oh my god, 2-year-old. Like,
oh my god, look at that 2-year-old ass. Like, bro, like
he was literally just having fun. He was so confused. Thank God they blurred their faces because I'm happy that he doesn't have to like deal with that. But it was just so embarrassing. Like, imagine your mother doing that.
I wonder why, like, just the unnecessary sexualizing the situation.
But
especially because they're kids. That just makes you look weird as fuck.
Yeah. That is so weird.
But like, first off, I just don't get like Karen's mentality. You know, like they're just stupid.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of them, I would say.
Yeah, everyone, like,
You know, have
Nobody
you seen
fucks
the
with Karens? Like.
yeah, have you seen? But like, also, like, getting to that point, like, come on, like, you might be a Karen, but you're still a human being. Like,
Yeah.
you really gonna say to like this 2-year-old kid and her mother, like, don't blame my son when he rapes her later in life?
That is
like,
such a fucked
Does
up
it
thing
even make
to
any?
say.
Do they know each other?
No, they don't. They're strangers. They're
That's
fucking
weird.
strangers. It was so embarrassing.
That's such a terrible thing to say.
And why would
because-
you want your son to? You should obviously raise your son to not be a rapist.
Yeah, like why is it the
And
girl's problem?
he's 10 years, 14. God.
Hey man, shit.
No facts. Like in
Wait.
10 years, I not even ew. Like this is
You got no
weird.
faith. She got no
Yeah.
faith.
She was like, I know he's going. No, he was like, have you met the baby daddy? That shit was clearly not gonna go well for him. But he's like, I felt
Dude,
bad.
that's like disgusting.
No, but honestly, if any of like our friends were Karens, I would step in. I'd be like, shut the fuck up.
I probably wouldn't befriend a Karen. I would probably not.
Probably not. Yeah.
Yeah, get into the issue. Like if I noticed that they're a Karen, I wouldn't even be friends with them.
How would
I
you notice
avoid
though?
that.
I feel like what if one day they're like just in a pissy mood, taking it out in the world. You know what I mean? Like you never
Well,
know.
okay.
Maybe these
When I
Karens
think
are
of
normal to other
Karens,
people.
yeah,
you know what I
okay.
mean?
When I think of Karens, I think of those people who like complain everywhere they go, or like have a really strong opinion about something and like scream it to the world everywhere they go, or like you know, like when I think of Karen, I think of like repeated offenses. Like I don't think of like a one-off thing.
Oh, that makes sense, actually.
For example, like you ever hear those people who get really offended when somebody parks in their parking spot in a public parking lot, and they're like, "That's my spot, get out!" And then like they'll record them and they'll be like hitting their windows and shit. Like,
yeah.
like those are what the people I think about when I think of Karens.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. Actually, that's actually smarter than way to think about it, because I was just thinking about like these Karens are just having a bad day.
Nah, bro. Okay, see, but they're not Karens though. People always have bad days.
But they are
Lashing out is
Yeah.
That's a
not
Karen
is
thing, though,
yeah.
you know what
I mean that's a Karen behavior.
Yeah, like that's a trait.
Yeah,
you know
but
what
I
mean?
wouldn't say you're like a certified Karen if it's like a one-off thing.
No, I would say certified for sure, because now you like I know you have the ability to get to that point. You know what I mean? Because like really in public with me, come on. Like,
Oh yeah,
with me.
if I knew them and they like embarrassed me in public, that's a different
I
thing.
think
But
I
if
would
it's like somebody random I've never met,
if they start recording, I'll intervene. But if they're not recording, I would just walk away, because like I'm so embarrassed.
yeah.
You know, like what
Yeah.
are you doing? Like why are you doing this?
Depends on the Karen situation. I feel.
Mm.
I don't really know if it's like racist. Then I don't really know how. I feel like I'll react.
What do you
pretty
mean?
Angrily.
Like if the Karen will say something racist to you, or
Yeah, I feel like I'd be like. I actually don't know, cause like I feel like sometimes I handled out pretty well.
okay.
Like I don't know. Like I feel like maybe I'd like laugh it
Well,
off,
you've
or like
always
I'd
worked-
just be like,
Yeah, I
because
feel
like
like
there's no changing a Karen's mind.
that's what
All
I'm
you can
saying.
really do is just
That's
be
true. They're
like,
very stubborn. Yeah.
be like, you know, like F you, ha ha. Unless she like starts to like, you know, get physical. But then I got the pepper spray, like I mentioned. So
Honestly, in conflict, my resort is always walking away.
So have you dealt with any Karens at your catering job with the
not,
rich people?
not like that much. Like the bosses, sometimes they're like on it to like make sure like that the
Mhm.
rich people have a great time, but they usually do. But at my fast food job, I definitely deal with a lot of people that completely suck.
Do you have like a story?
Yeah, I have a lot of stories. Here, I'll tell this one, and then I'll tell like another one.
Okay.
But this first one is nuts. So my manager, she was like, you know, just like dealing with. Yeah, she was managing, and I guess like the person called her a slur,
Yeah.
and like
yeah.
so that was one time, and she went off on them.
Oh, was it the mozzarella stick incident where
No,
he
no,
like
no.
wanted the mozzarella?
But
stick?
that is
I
another
love-
time.
Sorry.
That's another time where my other manager, she got into a fight because this guy, he ordered mozzarella sticks, and then he came in and he was like honestly ready to fight about his mozzarella sticks, and then he like started bugging out on her. So then she was like, "You're not getting your mozzarella sticks," and then he spit on her, and then she was like, "I'm not gonna take that."
So
then
she started swinging.
she started swinging, and then they got into a fight, and then
Yeah.
that was a whole big thing, and then this whole other thing.
Wait,
with
before
that,
we continue with your other story, I do have to say there's one part where it has me dying every fucking time. So when the
we don't need
manager,
to tell this part, but I think he's going to anyway.
I'm going to anyway because I can't get over it. I think
It was the
just so-
adrenaline, and I sometimes don't understand words.
I think
I'm
it's so
confused. I
funny.
need to know.
So basically, when they fought inside, and then it went to outside. So when she came back inside, she locked the doors. But she was like, I need to get the license plate. Like, so she was like, Alexis, go out there and get the license plate really quick. So you would think, you know, like taking a picture of it. Yeah. She deadass was thinking, oh, I gotta take it off the car. So she was like, trying to take it off.
Wow.
She bent it. She literally bent the license plate almost off of his car, and it just has me cracking the fuck up because in that moment, I can imagine Elena being like, bitch, no, I needed a picture, not the actual license plate itself.
I was the words that
I'm
were.
sorry, I'm kind of in awe right now.
No, I heard it though. When my manager,
I took it in a literal sense.
Yeah,
Get the license plate. I was like, all right, I will.
No,
for
she was
you.
like, mission will be completed.
She said, I do not care that it's screwed into the car. I'm ripping it out.
Bro, it has me dying every time because I can imagine our manager being like, no, you dumb bitch. But then later on, the manager was like, I'm kind of impressed that she almost got it off, though.
Probably would have just ripped it in half.
I would have loved if I like brought that home. I was like, I got it. I did not get it. The man tried to run me over and drove away.
I am both like impressed and like sincerely concerned at the same time.
Yeah, he went to jail because obviously.
Wait, he went to jail?
Yeah, he went to jail. Though.
Oh my god.
Yeah, she pressed charges and everything.
Yeah, well, he did like kick her in the stomach. Like, imagine if she was.
Yeah. Like they were like fighting and like literally he just like body slammed her into the fucking. With
his one foot.
Yeah, like he like kicked her into the wall. It was crazy, like to the brick wall on the side of our building. It was so sad to see.
Dude, imagine she was like pregnant.
Right.
Yeah, that's what we were saying. But also, like, why are you hitting a woman? She got handled. He missed every punch. She didn't.
Let's go.
Yeah, she got every single punch in. So shout out to her.
Yeah, and then I have another story. So
this
lady, she like her card was not working at like the like machine at the cars. Mm-hmm. So like she like I had to bring it inside. So then she like. But we were closing, so like I was doing a lot of different things. So like I like forgot that I had her card. So like I understand. She was like came in. First she like called about it. She was like, oh, like she took my card, and then I was like, oh, I forgot. I will bring it to you. But like then her card wasn't working when like because I didn't ring her up. Like I literally completely forgot because we were closing, and like they literally came like last minute. So I don't know how I forgot. Sometimes it slips me when I do closing chores and stuff. Yeah. But like so she like. I guess she locked her card. So, like, when I went to go run, like, the payment, like, it wasn't working. So, like, I was trying to tell her, like, your payment's not working. She's like, what is this? Is a scam? Like, she was getting, like, really mad. And then, like, my manager, like, she was like, oh, what's your name? Like, she said something to me. Oh, she said, watch your back. And then I was just like, I turned around and I was like, I don't need to. Like, it was just like, I was just like, I don't know.
Hair flip.
Honestly, like, she was just like, OD. But like, yeah, that was when I had to personally deal with Karen. But her meal got comped because she complained that she had to wait like 10 minutes.
I never dealt with a female Karen. I've always dealt with like a Kevin.
Like I'm trying to think if I ever have.
Like
I'm not sure if I've ever.
There was this guy who he was like the best word to like describe him would be like a diva. Like he was just so sassy. And, like, he just felt like I owed him, like, everything. So when he came through the drive-thru line, I was like, 9.48. So he gave me, I think, like, 10.48. And I was trying to give him back. Oh, no, he gave me $10. So I was trying to give him back the change. And he was like, hold it. And I was like, what? No, take the money. What? I'm not gonna hold this. He's like, just put it there then. I'm just like, okay. So I was like stunned. I didn't know what to do, and I never experienced anything like this. So I put the change onto the counter of like the drive-thru area, and then I was giving his food, and he was like, give me this first and then this. And I was like, okay. So he was like, give me the shake first and then the food. So I gave him the shake and then this food, and then he was still there, and he was like, are you stupid? I'm like, what do you want?
Like throw it at their face, just like
yeah.
No, literally I was like, what do you want? And he was like, you forgot my change. I was like, here's your change. And he goes, what do you think, I like you? You're like an idiot. So I threw the change in his face, and I told him to get the fuck out of here. And he was like, fuck you. And I was like, no, fuck you. You're a dick. I don't know why you're yelling at me. I gave you everything that I wanted, and you told me to hold the change. So I don't know what that meant. And I completely forgot about the change because I was doing everything else, you know? Like, I'm not going to remember the change after when I was supposed to give you the change. And he was like flipping me off, cursing. I was cursing him out. I don't know how my manager did not hear this because it was loud as hell. And all the employees were coming near me to chill me, like to like make sure that I was like chilling out. And then he just drove away.
What a dick.
Yeah, no, literally, what a fucking douchebag.
What an asshole.
He is an asshole.
No, I can't wait to leave this job.
I'm not sure
Me too.
I'm not sure that I've ever dealt with one.
Good for you, honestly.
I can't even really. I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't know what's with people in fast food, like customers thinking like they deserve the world, but I'm giving you your food and your money back.
I mean,
that was pretty nice.
I've definitely dealt with rude people, like.
But you never.
I don't know if I would call them. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've never had like really a screaming match with a stranger.
Yeah. Well, you also you probably never had like a customer call like a manager.
On me?
Yeah, on you.
Oh yeah, no, never.
Yeah, no, that's happened to me with that guy. So
Has that also happened to me?
With the lady?
No, some lady, like, she asked me for a cup carrier and I forgot. I often forget things. and like, she said that I maliciously didn't bring her a cup carrier, like, and she had to come inside and, like, grab the cup carrier. Like, you lazy mofo.
Yeah,
like, please.
I can't wait to leave. No, I'm pretty excited to leave this job whenever the time is.
Like, imagine that.
Yeah, but
so
it's just
upset.
so flexible. That's why I'm still there. You've been trying to leave, though.
Yeah. I don't know. It's just like that job is just like so easy. Like,
yeah, so flexible.
Like, you know, I'm like a late person, so
yeah.
My goal is to like just like be my own boss at some point and make my own money in different ways.
For sure,
I agree. I want to just like fucking travel the world and make money while doing nothing.
Yeah, facts. You love to travel, actually.
I really like to travel.
Yeah, you're always traveling out like somewhere. You went to where? This past Las Vegas?
Oh yeah, I went to Las Vegas in March.
How was that?
That was fire.
Was it fun?
Yeah, it was fun.
Word. Where'd you go? What'd you do?
I went with one of my friends. We just like we hung out. We did like the casinos. We went to the Bellagio. Like they have like this like greenhouse with a bunch of like flowers and stuff. It's really cool. We went to a Meek Mill concert. That was pretty cool. It was like at a club. It was more like a club event where Meek Mill performed.
I was about to ask, like, how are the clubs there? Like, how was the partying?
Well, we only went like to like 2 clubs, and like it was like honestly, I feel like the best partying is in New York. Like I've been to Miami, I've been to Las Vegas. I'm about to go to Atlanta, so maybe it'll be more like there. But yeah, so
you gotta be careful over there. People suck there.
Yeah, I'm
if you
sure.
think New York is bad, bro.
Really?
Georgia is awful.
Oh,
Atlanta
shit.
has like some of the worst fucking people on earth.
Oh my god!
No, okay. I'm not trying to shit on all of y'all Atlantans. But no, it's just I think statistically crime there is just like really high. You know, like I just think it's like,
I had no idea.
It's about a lot of just big cities, you know.
A lot of areas around there.
Well, Atlanta became really popular the past decade and a half because that's where a lot of movies film now. Like in Atlanta, I remember like seeing Deadpool being filmed down there.
Oh really?
Mm-hmm.
New Deadpool movie coming out.
A bunch of auditions are also like down there for me. Like I have to send like submissions in.
Wait,
Atlanta.
really?
Mm-hmm. In Atlanta.
Okay, period.
The main 3 is typically New York, Cali, Austin, and Atlanta. Oh, and Seattle. Those are like the main
big
5
cities.
Yeah, the really big cities, obviously.
I saw this YouTube video, and on the topic of traveling, I really want to do something similar to this. I saw this one guy. He did 2 different videos. One of them, he went to every rainforest cafe in the U.S., and the other one, he went to every Margaritaville in the U.S.
That sounds terrible. I've been to like 2 Margaritavilles. And they were like TGI Fridays.
I really want to.
Nice.
I really want to do something similar to that, you know, but it's hard because I have to find like a small scale establishment. Sorry if the camera went out again or there was a weird cut. I got a phone call, so my phone stopped recording. I gotta like silence every phone call.
Yeah.
Anyway, what was I just saying?
You were talking about your 10 margarita challenge, or?
Oh. Yeah, I saw a YouTube video. Some guy went to every rainforest cafe in every Margaritaville in the U.S. I want to do something similar to travel.
That's dope.
Yeah.
That's dope. You want to like build cities. You want to be an
Oh, yeah.
architect.
I definitely do.
When did you decide you wanted to be an architect?
I actually decided when I was in high school, like my senior year, I was like I wanted to do something with art and stuff. And I honestly really, really liked learning about it when I took AP art history when I was like in senior year. So like it was like a lot of like the material was like a lot of architecture and stuff. So like, and then when I'm in like
Community college?
Yeah, I go to like school right now for it, and like I'm just getting more and more interested in it. So I really think that's like the path for me. I want to be a sustainable architect specifically, though.
What's that?
It's like like that's just like more what architecture is leading to right now in the future, like global warming, all that stuff.
Oh yeah,
and construction's actually like 60% of like the cause of like most global warming.
Oh
so,
shit.
Like, yeah, and like most of like all that like pollution. So like. That's why like it's trying to like lead like a green construction like movement and stuff.
That's
so like
dope.
Sustainable architecture would be like using materials that last longer, like using like solar panels, like energy efficient like systems,
I
things
love
like
solar
that.
panels.
Yes. So like
I used to work for a solar panel.
No, yeah, I'm really
I wanted to do that too, honestly, but I don't think that's for me.
Yeah, but I wouldn't I'm a really big fan of those types of things where you're getting your sources from like the earth and like the sun and like environment. So,
yeah.
Epic renewable energy moment.
No, yeah, like I'm a really big fan of those things because I'm like, if it does the job and I'm still like helping the planet, shit, I'm extra feeling good about myself.
And it's like it's used a lot, but it's not used as much as it should be. And if we get like most buildings to like adopt these like strategies and stuff, then like it's like we're leading the world in a better place.
You know what I don't understand about people who are against it?
What?
Okay. So traditional fuel burning energy sources right now, right? That and renewable energy have the same result, which is power, electricity, right? It has the same exact result. People are so fucking politicized and hate like just government so much that, and like all the people who hate it don't hate it because it doesn't work, but they hate it because they think somebody's trying to scam them or the government has a agenda that they're pushing out. Like it's just the dumbest shit in the world to me. Like dude, solar panels are cheaper than like just using gas, and B, they are like just as efficient. So I hear like so many people who are skeptical, but it's like it's just different ways to achieve the same goal.
It's just the cost aspect probably, because solar panels are like pretty expensive like initially, but then like over the course of time you save a bunch of money.
Well, also usually people's monthly payments are way lower than what they're paying a month for gas.
Oh yeah.
So even though like the total system costs a lot of money over however many months, I mean, you want to be paying that less monthly rate for the rest of your life, or you want to be paying an extra like $200 for gas. But the thing is with
solar panels though, it's like you still need gas. Like it's not like, unless you have batteries and like you could harvest that energy like in the nighttime or like whenever it's raining or cloudy. So like when you have solar panels, it's like a secondary option and like secondary energy, All
right,
like
I'm about to spit some fun facts about solar panels.
Okay, do it.
I've been waiting for this. There are plenty of houses that run solely on solar panels for power. Basically the way it works, you don't need gas at all, because the way that it works is solar panels are rated to use a certain amount of electricity per day, right? Normally people don't end up using that full amount because like we give them systems that have extra in case they need to use it for any reason, right? All the extra that they don't use in the day gets sent back to the grid. They're still connected to the electrical grid, but it gets sent back to the grid, and basically every house that has solar panels has their own like little like credit bank with how many extra like solar hours they can use in electricity. So during the nighttime, that's how houses are powered overnight, because those credits get sent back, and that extra electricity that was stored in the grid for your house gets sent back to your house, and you have power overnight. Also, solar panels work completely fine in rain and clouds. It doesn't affect them like all that much at all.
Whoa.
Really?
Yeah.
Holy fuck.
Interesting.
I just got educated. My brain hurts.
Only like very heavy clouds, like thunderstorm clouds, will really like cause a little bit of an issue.
Oh, really?
But yeah, but
Okay.
if it's not getting sunlight, it just takes it out of the credits. So
Okay, I see what you mean.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
what's your next step of like pursuing this career?
Probably when I transfer,
Yeah.
go to like another school and then
Yeah.
graduate. I want to actually get like a job, like an internship or like a junior architect
Gotcha.
type of
I
job.
bet there's like plenty in the city too.
The,
Oh,
the
yeah,
demand for the
definitely.
architects is super high.
There's a lot of architects here too. Like you
Yeah.
just gotta look for it. I
Xavier
gotta, you know.
Xavier is also trying to be an architect.
Mm.
Yeah.
So
You guys,
It's a
do you guys
cool
talk
job.
about that? Yeah,
Yeah, all
I
the
completely
time.
agree.
we always
I-
send each other memes.
Especially if you're on the designer part of it and you're not like actually doing like any sort of building or anything,
Mhm.
you're just designing it. That's
Yeah. You're like you showed me one of like your final projects and I thought that was like really cool.
Oh,
Like you're actually like good at it. You
thank
could be really bad, you know what I mean?
Thank you, thank
do you
you.
like draw up like model buildings on like
Like 3D models, like the
Yeah.
Sims, right?
Yeah, I use Revit and AutoCAD to
Mhm.
like draw up some stuff. That's what I use for school, and then like I'm trying to get more into like sketching and stuff, like just like what I see and like so I could just get into like sketching, like just like
Yeah.
buildings and stuff.
Oh, that's really cool.
Yeah.
And, like,
What's
plans.
what's like the typical salary for like an architect? Do you know?
Actually, and like I think like not. It depends on where, because like like they say in like Connecticut, like that's where architects do the best, and they make like 71,000. That's not that much. But,
Oh shit!
you
okay.
know, like I've heard some people that like work in the city make like 110,000 a year. So like definitely
That's
like
true.
fluctuates.
Oh, gotcha.
So it depends on where you work, what you do, how much you like do, and like how many like projects you take on. Like if you work hourly, if you take salary,
That's true. That's true.
honestly 71,000 is decent, especially if you're living alone.
Yeah.
By
Like,
yourself,
yeah.
yeah. Someone
And
Mhm.
also like if you have a partner who also has like a sustainable job, you guys are gonna have
Yeah.
a lot of
That's
money
that's
coming
fine.
I
I'm
completely
just saying,
agree.
like we all in it for like the
yeah
big dough.
yeah yeah,
Like
yeah.
we're all really trying to like. Some people want to live a simple life, and don't get me wrong, but I'm trying to like
not trying
make
to
the
live
cash.
a simple life.
Yeah.
I don't
Hell
want a
yeah.
simple life.
I don't want a simple life either. I want
Me
like
either.
life to constantly new, like, cause I don't know, like by the age of 30, like I would love to tell my whole story of being 20s. You know what I mean?
I
Yeah,
don't
we
want- I
just
don't want-
started. 20.
Yeah, exactly. I
That's
just
so lit.
started. You know what I mean?
I don't want my 20s story to be the same as everybody else. Like I would rather my 20s story
Oh, absolutely. I completely agree.
be on the grind instead of just partying all the time like typical 20-year-old stories go.
Oh,
you know?
I'm like, I'm gonna do both. Like I'm grinding.
Yeah, I'm
and-
definitely doing
yeah,
both.
I'm doing grinding and I'm partying at the same time.
Well, okay.
You know?
Absolutely
To be fair, yeah, I do both too.
Yeah,
but
I feel like the three of us we're literally been at every party this summer together. So.
but there's a balance. If you can party and be on the grind and do both, then that's where
Word.
that's
Fire.
where
Yeah, I completely.
I will
agree.
never let my job stop me from having a great time.
Mhm.
Unless like
Damn right.
I like can't like it's last minute plans, but like I always try to get off for
Mhm.
any type of plans.
Yeah,
memories are super important.
absolutely.
Yes.
Memories
In my
keep,
opinion, memories
keep
are
me
very
going.
important, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that'll make you
Um,
happier.
That's
than
my catering
anything.
job. They pay me bank. I definitely make it for my catering job. I'm there.
Word. All right. Well, it's getting a little long now,
Yeah.
so I would like to end it off with the same question I think that I ended with Angel. Where do you see yourself in 10 years?
Where do I see myself in 10 years? 10 years I will be 31.
Midlife crisis right now.
I don't know.
I don't know. I really don't know. Hopefully I'll be healthy. Hopefully I
Mhm.
will have money. Hopefully I will have food in my stomach. Hopefully I will have a shelter.
Preach.
And
Better get
hopefully I will
religious.
have like my job stuff figured out.
I was gonna say any
because-
goals right now that you're hoping to accomplish through the 10
Yeah, I
years?
want to be like a full-on architect. I feel like I don't know, like, because depending on like where I stop in like my schooling depends on like if I'll be licensed. But I want to be like have a job as an architect and like
Mhm.
be successful and at least making like some good money. Hopefully have my own place because 31 who wants to be living with their parents.
True.
Agreed.
And
Agreed.
yeah,
I believe in you.
I want a simple but very hectic, not hectic, but like lit life. So,
Yeah, word.
yeah.
Well, I'm
I
happy
believe
that I'm happy that you're here, and I'm happy that we had this conversation.
I agree. Thank you guys so much for watching.
Yes. Bye bye. Love you.
Goodbye.
Bye bye.